Miss Timothy Judkins. I'm here with Why Don't You Stay a While, and I'm here with
Alex Weld.
and we are here at the NASA Challenger Center, and this is where we're educating kids on what we're doing in space and international space. And we felt it was a great place to come together and build the future. That's what we decided to do. Well, today she came down, she's our public speaker, and she is involved with a whole bunch of things that would make us a beautiful connection. So I want you to talk about that.
Sure, yeah. So the organization that I run is called Generation West Virginia. We are focused on supporting young people and finding career pathways in the state. So job training, job placement, and job advancement support. And surely that work can't happen. People that need jobs can't choose to live in a place without those jobs, right? They have to have a job, they have to have opportunity. So we work really hard to help young people have that. So things like this, this amazing group here, can flourish. And so young people can choose to stay. We always say if someone wants to stay in West Virginia, we want to make them have a pathway to do that. And so that is why I'm so excited to be here and to meet so many amazing young people who are really passionate about finding and growing a life here in Wheeling.
I will say I was surprised the turnout that we had tonight because we had way more college students than we ever had come out, and this is perfect. And what you're doing sounds like a perfect match for what we have going on because we're trying to go out of our way to build these bridges with people like you so that we have a network, so that we have opportunities and we could get people their jobs up and running, have them launch their own business in this area. And at the end of the day, without these resources, like you said, we cannot build these things. And so out of everything that you've been through, what do you think is the hardest challenge to doing this?
I think it's a mindset thing. I would say that there's often like this grass is always greener mentality that we kind of have as West Virginians sometimes. And so, and, you know, especially even in this area of the state too, right? Like we look at some bigger cities and you think, yeah, I won't stay there, right? And that is fine. If someone does not want to stay, I think that is absolutely fine. But if they do want to stay, there are resources here. And I think helping people see that. One of the programs we run is called the Generation West Virginia Fellowship, and it's all about helping people see that. We take young people around the state and they meet some incredible people doing incredible stuff. Yeah, just so they are, you know, exposed to that and understand that there are really awesome things happening here, and it's happening because people care and they want those things to happen, so they're doing it. And that is a really cool thing about West Virginia, that if you are passionate and you're dedicated, you can find a way to make change in your community. You can get on a board, you can run for city council, you can talk to the mayor, right?
Yep.
In a big place, you're a tiny fish in a very big pond.
Yes, and like we were saying before, this area has a low barrier of entry.
Yes.
So it's one of those things that if you actually wanted to get your business off the ground, it'd actually be easier, cheaper to do it here than to go somewhere else to do it. And do you face the same challenge? Because for us, when we are talking to young people, and especially adults who are just now getting on their feet and things like that, there is a huge push to tell their kids to go. They actually don't want their kids to stay in this area. They have this mentality that it was like this in the past and it will never come back. But you had said that you talk to people like in the tech industry that are interested in investing to bring these things back. So I feel like being a realtor in this area, that's half of my battle, is to paint the picture of the future for you, because this isn't the same market your mom and dad was buying in.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there is that feeling, right, that like the industries that built West Virginia may be gone or maybe far less prosperous than they once were, but that doesn't mean that West Virginia has to be less prosperous, right? We have to grow.
Exactly.
And so there is opportunity in technology, right? We run a tech training program. We're working on some projects in AI. And when we think about what that looks like, we have to be ready to have conversations about the future of the workforce.
Yes.
And that means diversifying, right? And that means thinking broader. And it is very true that West Virginia will never be what it was. But that does not mean that's a bad thing.
It can't be something else.
That's exactly right. Like it will never be, like some of the industries that have declined will likely never be leading industries again. But that doesn't mean that growth doesn't exist here in West Virginia.
So as we're out talking to young people, trying to find people to fill these jobs, what do you think they should be focusing on college-wise, degree-wise? Like, what do you need more of to bring this to life?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't have a good answer for you. I would say that there are a lot of job opportunities that people might not know about because sometimes jobs aren't just like readily known, right? Like
course.
a lot of small companies kind of have old school ways of hiring people. They're not posted publicly.
Newspaper clippings.
Yes, right.
Yeah,
That's
I
real.
know.
Yeah.
Gosh,
And so-
Craigslist is still here.
So we are doing our best. We run a program called the Career Connector that is kind of highlighting some of these great opportunities that we know exist in West Virginia, and helping companies get those in front of people.
You have a website for that?
We do. It's generationwv.org.
All right, we're going to put that on the screen for this one for sure.
And we're also happy to help a young person that's like coming out of college and navigating, you know, what does my first job look like, or what's my second job look like how do I grow in this state, or even in my job right now, how do I excel in my career, right? How do we have young leadership start to move up? And so that's something we're really focused on.
All right, cool. Well, we'll put this job board that you got going around so that way we can start painting the pictures of what type of jobs we're looking to fill. But at the same time, we have so many connections with lenders and city council and people who are in different chambers of commerce. If you have an idea, bring it, because we're going to get this off the ground for you. We are working super hard to build these relationships. So I hope to see you at our events coming up. We have workshops and other things going on. I've been trying to slide ideas into the group too. So hopefully we'll have like I'm thinking about doing a members only like bar thing type situation where we're gonna rent out a bar just for us and nobody else. So we'll bring you back for that. How about that?